everyone. Welcome back to Ordinary Podcast, where we interview ordinary people doing ordinary things. And today we are at MÄD Coffee. So they are a neighborhood community-run coffee house in Puchong, and they're run by Joyce and MÄD Mama. That's what she asked me to call her. All right. So before we go, can just introduce a bit about yourself and what you guys do, and how does MÄD come about?
Okay, I think I'll start. So, my name is Joyce. So, if you didn't know, MÄD Coffee actually stands for mother and daughter. So, this is my mom, Taryn,
This is
or you
MÄD
can.
Mama. This is MÄD Daughter.
Yeah, this is MÄD Mama, MÄD daughter. You can
Hello.
call her auntie or
Taryn.
yeah, Taryn.
Ah.
Yeah, or MÄD Mama is fine. So we started this business in 2022, and this month is actually our second anniversary. Yeah, so the concept that we want to bring out is like a neighborhood cafe. Very cozy, and one thing that sets us apart is we have a lot of community events. So for example, we have different workshops, and actually this month we are also collaborating with Mini Cooper for our second
So you can
anniversary.
go test drive, right? That's
Yeah,
with
so
your,
you can actually test drive the newest models, and there are a lot of workshops.
got discount
Discount,
for the Mini
got.
Cooper.
Oh, that one you have to ask them. That one's not up to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a bit about my background. So I was freshly graduated, and then got the opportunity to start a business. But we needed a business partner, obviously. So my mom, maybe she can tell you more about her background.
Yeah, I'm Taryn. Yeah, many people call me auntie. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so
okay.
like, how do I address? I can always call you auntie when I
Yeah,
got.
yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's fine. So right now I have a lot of daughters and sons everywhere. Yeah. So I was working in a corporate. Yeah. Listed company doing multi-level marketing. So I was a VP there, whereby my portfolio are like research and development, product research and development, and the home marketing division. Yeah, so it's like doing product development from head to toe. Yeah, so for example, beverages, and also include toiletries and many other products. Yeah, yeah.
So how do you all come up with the idea of doing MÄD, or what made you all think that, hey, I want to start a cafe together with my mom,
Yeah.
or you want to start a cafe together with my daughter?
Yeah, actually, we always love the cafe culture, and actually, both of us are quite creative people. So, all the while, we really like F&B. And actually, my mom is a very creative person as well. She's very good at drawing and like everything that is creative, thinking of ideas and all of that. Yeah, but she never really had a creative outlet to, express herself. Lah. She's been working in corporate for so many years, then quite burnt out already. So yeah, and then during MCO, I will always make coffee or make drinks like at home with our small machine at the side for my mom. And then that's sort of where like the passion sort of started lah. And then maybe my mom can tell you more about our name because she's the one that thought of it. Very
Yeah, who
genius.
came up with the name?
Yeah, my
for-
mom.
Yeah, it's me.
Very
Okay.
creative name, like, people come, they're like, is this? Even
Yeah,
your logo's
actually,
like an angry sign.
yeah. Actually, we have like listed out quite a few names. That's because in the beginning, so we try to list out those names that might be potential to be our cafe name. So I do not know why it's like a sudden spark. Sometimes ideas
Yeah.
just come in like just like that. Then I just put, I'm the mother, she's my daughter. So I just
And I remember it was like at
just
night,
put
just
it-
very
yeah.
random. Like we were sitting at the table. Then suddenly my mom was like, "Hey, I got an idea." Then I was
Yeah.
like, "What?" She's like, "MÄD Coffee." I'm like, "Why MÄD?" Then she's like, "Mother and daughter."
Yeah.
Then suddenly I was like,
Whoa.
Yeah, at first it's a MÄD. Then I said, yeah, mother and daughter. Hey, why not? Yeah. So we shared with some of our friends and relatives as well. Then they will. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, that is a good name. That's a good name. So as you can see from our logo, okay, M A, then there's two.
Yeah, there's like two fire signs on top, or two
signs.
eyes.
Yeah, so when you look at it, it's like, hey, why angry? Why both of you so angry? Why mad? Why always mad at people? Actually, it's not. So the two symbol is like two of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a flame. You can see that it's a flame, right? It's the eye, it's the flame, like the passion of both of us, like the passion in coffee. Yeah, this is what we wanted to do. So when we look at it, it's like MÄD. So which is good as well, right? Oh,
Yeah,
people will
so it
ask,
still has
"Hey,
the
why MÄD, ah?"
symbolism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the full meaning is mother and daughter lah. Yeah.
So whenever they know the story behind, they are so how to say,
Surprised lah.
surprised, and they
Yeah.
really love the story behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I think right now, especially like to be able to stand out, right? You need something that like captures people's attention, or when they learn the meaning, people love to learn like the people behind brands or like the entrepreneurs. So I think our name like can encapsulate that like pretty well. Yeah, when people realize that it's like mother and daughter, they're like, oh, yeah, then it's another level
It's something
of
that
like,
separates everyone from why do you just go to normal coffee house?
yeah, exactly.
There's so many, but why do we come here? And I was also telling her that if she actually opened in PJ, I'll go there all the time.
I know, right?
Because
But
I
we're
come
in
here, I get a
Puchong.
420 tax every time I go through the door.
Okay.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
But wait for us, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you say you come from a corporate background. So how did that actually transfer? So marketing, corporate, how do your roles, what is your roles within this, and how does it complement each other?
Yeah, maybe you can
Okay, sure.
share first.
Yeah, so mainly my role will be more of like the front end stuff. So like operations, thinking of like all the drinks, the things that I'm presenting to customers, that one will be on my end. And also for all the marketing, like all the social media and any collaborations facing outwards will be me. So my mom will be more on like the back end side. Yeah.
Backend support, yeah, on operation side. For example, okay, those like purchasing, okay, liaising with supplier and finance side. Okay, maybe I have been in the corporate for so many years, so this will I'm more meticulous. Actually, I'm more meticulous and organized. As an auntie, it's more organized than young people. All right.
I agree.
So in this area, I think I can, how to say, yeah.
It's her strong suit lah.
Yeah. So, and the young people like them and the staff, they can always like learn from auntie, right?
Yeah, learn from each
Yeah.
other lah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom is very meticulous, and she has dealt with like many like suppliers and all that. So I think that translate into our cafe as well. Yeah, so when we're sourcing for new suppliers or just liaising with our regular suppliers, she's the one that will face them lah. Yeah.
And in terms of like getting a better relation with our customer, yeah, I feel that this area, I can play a better role.
Yeah, just say you very can already.
But this was
though
always
like
the.
auntie is more pakwa lah.
But was this always the way from the start? Like when you started the business, you knew clearly your roles.
I mean, we sort of like we did have like a list of things that we are better at, but you know, at first when you're starting a business, you're doing everything. Everyone is doing everything. Especially the starting stages when you first open, that's the most chaotic period lah. Yeah, so sometimes and the work doesn't end like after you close shop. Like after you go back, you're like, oh my god, there's still so many things to do. I think the first 3 months is the most hectic because your staff, they are still not super well trained. Both of us are not from F&B background, so you can imagine like running service, and the first 3 months is when
just
the most
figuring
people are
shit.
here. Yeah, because everyone wants to go try something new, right? So yeah, definitely at the start, our roles were more mixed up. Yeah, so maybe I would be like making the cakes, and then suddenly I'll be making the coffee, and then if any supplier come there, I'll go talk to them, and vice versa with my mom as well. Yeah, so I think like after 2 years of running it, we can better separate our roles, but definitely we are still working very closely together lah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we should be proud of ourselves as well because we managed to like, as what Joyce mentioned, we are not from this F&B background. Then because of passion, I think this is very important. If you do not have the passion, um, you can't achieve the goal that you want.
Yeah, you won't have the heart
It's
to.
hard.
Yes,
It's
yes,
hard to
yes, it's
continue
hard.
lah. Yeah, especially when you face hardship.
Yeah.
I saw like the Burger Lab Lao Ban. He once like quoted like I would recommend F&B to my enemies, and I really agree with that. Yeah, because it's really not easy, especially if you don't have any background in it.
Yeah.
But I think it's like how you like reflect and see how you can change it lah.
Like
It's
F&B.
quite taxing actually.
Yeah.
So, like for me, I thought, okay, leaving the corporate world, okay, it will make me like, oh, okay, I can be relaxed, okay, sitting here, listen to the music, sipping my favorite coffee.
Nope.
But nope, okay. It's more taxing, okay. Not so much on mentally, but physically as well.
Because you're doing everything.
Yeah,
while-
doing everything because we want to make sure that everything is in order because this is our own business.
It's like your baby
yeah,
like that
yeah,
lah.
our
Yeah.
baby. We have to nurture it and make sure that it grow.
Yeah, and
it's
especially
grow
at the
well, yeah.
starting stages, we never had the idea that we want to like hire a manager and let them do everything,
Yeah.
even though they're more experienced, because it's like our business.
Then you lose the
Yeah.
mother and daughter part of it
Exactly.
also.
Yeah. So most of the time, you will either see me or my mom here, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a plus point for customers as well because we have actually a lot of customers that turn to like very good friends. Yeah. So even some of the customers, we are close until the point that we celebrate Chinese New Year together. Yeah. It's quite crazy, but like definitely very happy to have like the community, lah. Yeah. Speaking
Okay,
of that, I think I saw your friend just come in.
Oh.
Which one?
Auntie Ching Ching.
Gonna go say hi.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, like, I was here when you guys first opened actually. So I have the picture of, I think the front was still closed up, and then I think there was a soft launch.
The
where
holding board.
yeah, the board and everything out there. And we took some pictures up here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
since then until today, 2 years later, you're still having a full house all the time. So, but I think it's not been easy. You say F&B is one of the hardest. What has been some of the biggest challenges that you guys face?
Biggest challenges. You start lah.
Challenge, I think sometimes it's so still for me. I feel that the crowd, okay, because the business there will be like ups and down, yeah. So sometimes like when it's quiet, yeah, it make us like
Yeah, you will start questioning your life.
questioning, is this the right move? yeah. Sometimes, yeah,
Okay.
it's very natural. It will come.
Yeah.
Yeah. So besides crowd, there's another area maybe staff.
Yeah, staffing. Yeah, as we know, like F&B, the turnover is like pretty high, and there's so many options for staff like to just leave and go for like another cafe. Because if you see, there's like so many cafes opening up every week. Yeah, and there's so many options for them, and like F&B, it's generally not a super high paying job at first. Like you really need to work your way up. So I think like with staffing, that's a problem also. Like we feel like we pour our heart and soul to train someone up, like make them into like a better barista and better all that. And then you can't blame them also when they suddenly leave
Yeah.
because everybody has their own journey and everything. Yeah. So I think that is also one of the struggles.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
anyhow, we should say we are also blessed lah with good
Yeah.
staff as well. Actually, even though they comes and go, but all are very, how to say,
Your culture is there.
yeah, the culture is there, and then
They are
for
very
me, I
willing
feel
to
that-
help out
yeah,
as well.
Yeah, it's like my daughter
Her son and
son.
daughter lah. A
I
lot
think
of son
with
and
both
daughter.
of you at the store at all times, I think either one of you actually sets the culture for the consistency. Because I saw the first batch of staffs. My girlfriend worked here too, and I think even now it's a totally different group
Yeah,
of staff.
different batch.
But the vibe's still the same. Everyone's still.
Yeah. We try to keep like a warm atmosphere lah, because our cafe is supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be about community. So we also try to train our staff in a way that like, okay, you treat everyone like your friend, yeah, and you try to give the best service possible at all times lah.
Actually, I'm just very curious. So everyone looks at cafe. We look at the front end, which is what I think you do, right? I'm curious about back end.
Back
I think there's a lot of logistics that goes on with.
Yeah. So you can see me sometimes. You can't find me, then you can please find me in the storeroom. I'm in the storeroom arranging all the stock. Yeah. So this is, I think, what I'm good at lah. Okay.
But how do you go
Organize,
about
yeah.
getting all these suppliers, different suppliers, and comparing?
Yeah. There are many suppliers actually. So we have to be really selective, okay, and try and set our standard. Yeah. So say for example, pastry. So there are so many pastry supply in the market, but which one we should choose? Yeah. So first thing maybe the quality and the taste. So we are very very particular on the taste. So we will get the samples and we try, and until we're satisfied. Then of course the other factor is pricing. Yeah, so that is the area that where we have to like discuss and negotiate with the supplier to get the best deal lah. Yeah.
How long does the process take usually for before you bring in a new supplier or a new?
No, actually it's quite
Actually, it's quite
Yeah, it's
convenient
yeah.
because normally, if there's a new supplier, they will just come into your shop with their catalog and some of their samples, and then all the terms. So maybe at first it will be a bit messy, but like up to this point, we're like 2 years, we sort of know what's the market price for
Yeah.
all the ingredients that we want. Yeah, so we can just do a comparison. Yeah, so we compare between like what's their lead time, what's their minimum order. Yeah, because we do have like a small storage space, yeah, limited. So that is one of our factors, and of course the price lah. Yeah. So taking this all into account, yeah, then we will select the most suitable supplier. But it doesn't really take a long time.
Yeah, okay. So, because our business, like our cafe, I would say it's still considered a very small cafe setup. Yeah. So, what we normally have, and especially we don't have kitchen. Yeah, we don't have hot food. So it's much like easier lah as compared to those big restaurant. Yeah. So what we have is like pastry, cakes, syrup, coffee bean.
Ready to go kind of thing.
Yeah, coffee bean is the key for us. So yeah, that's the area that we always explore until today. Yeah, we are still exploring the best bean that can let our customer try. Yeah.
Yeah, and we try to also keep like a variety. So we have 2 coffee beans. One will be the house blend, which is stable. So for people that just want like an easy coffee, they can go for that. And we always have like seasonal coffees as well. So seasonal will be maybe something more bright and fruity. So for certain people that always go for the same coffee, maybe they can try something new, like every month or every other month. Yeah, to keep it exciting for our customers.
I think also another thing that you guys do very, very well is collaborations. I think you talked about that. Not only you collaborate with different coffee house, like I think Bean Brothers is coming this weekend.
Yeah,
This coming
next
weekend,
weekend,
the next weekend. Then previously you had a single dose where I went for your cupping session also. And also during your anniversary you have Mini Cooper, and not only that, you collaborated with a lot of our other friends also.
Yeah.
So how has collaboration actually helped your business grow or even exposure? How does that work?
I think in this era right now, like small businesses especially can really leverage on collaborations. It doesn't really need to be within the industry. So let's say we are a coffee industry, but we have also partnered with fashion brands, local shoe brand like our friend Amy from Machino. So actually all these businesses, they have their own communities, and if you can see a similarity between their community and yours, you can really make the collaboration very successful. So for example, previously we did a brand launch for this local brand called Inisaya. So Inisaya is a local batik brand. Shout out to Jeffrey. Yeah, so they had their launch here, and then they invited their loyal customers and their influencers over here. So normally when people are browsing through browsing through like clothes and stuff like that, it would be nice to have like a drink on their hand to talk to their peers, their customers. You know, it's a community thing. So if you can find like that similarity, you can make both of your brands stand out even more. Yeah.
So, but how do you, let's say if that person, okay, let's say don't talk about our friends, if that person, let's say, how do you get Mini Cooper on board?
Mini Cooper. Okay, that one was quite funny.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, maybe you can start.
Yeah, when we was thinking about like how to celebrate our second anniversary, then we are just a small cafe. We don't have a huge budget, to do a big great things at the moment. Okay, so we're thinking of why not just having a mini celebration. Then
Then suddenly spark an
yeah,
idea like,
it sparked us.
mini.
Yeah, those mini is it? Mini, yeah, Mini Cooper. Then at first, Joyce was telling me, yeah, Mini, they are a big brand. Are they going to
Collab
to
with
collab
us.
with us? Then I
Yeah.
just told her, it's okay.
Just
Just be thick
try.
skin. Just try.
Yeah.
If no,
Never
doesn't
mind, it's
matter.
okay what?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Nothing to lose lah.
Nothing to lose.
Mm.
Then okay, so she start to write a very good email. Yeah,
Yeah, and a proposal lah.
proposal. List down what are the areas lah, collaboration area, and then what can be benefited by like Mini Cooper. Then surprisingly, they respond. Yeah, that is the actually a great things. Yeah, it's
when
like
I was
happen.
when I was doing research also, I realized that actually Mini Cooper, like in Malaysia, they do have like a lot of all these collaborations. So I think that's something that like other entrepreneurs or like brands you can do. You do your research about the brand first, see if they regularly do have like collaborations. Then you draft your proposal based on how both of you can benefit, not just like, oh, we want to collab with you because I want to bring in your crowd and your cars and all that. Yeah, what can benefit their community? Yeah. So actually for cars and coffee, right, these two communities are actually quite linked together. If you see overseas, actually, Porsche, like the car brand, and one of the famous coffee machine brands, La Marzocco, they have
Yeah.
like a collaboration, like an official collaboration like overseas. So actually these two communities, there's definitely a lot of things that you can do. Yeah. So like what my mom said lah, just be
Just be
thick-skinned,
thick-skinned lah.
and if they don't reply, then don't reply. It's okay.
Yeah,
But if they
and then-
reply, then it can be a good thing for you.
and then this also telling us lah, never try, never know.
Never know.
Yeah.
I think also another thing that I'm very interested in is, see, actually both of you have quite interesting views on business, but I think one of the things that we always say is in the F&B business or in any business, don't work with family. That's a very common saying. Has there been any
Yeah.
challenges working together?
Definitely lah. I mean, like if
Actually
you
very
say
fast,
if you say there's no challenges, then it's not very real lah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Even if it's not with your family, it's just a normal business partner. Like there will be challenges. I think with family, like there are pros and cons. Like the pros is like you really know each other very well. Yeah. So like my mom has seen me grow up. I know my mom my whole life. So we sort of know how to work around that. But sometimes when you have like any disagreements or arguments, then you go back home to the same house wall. Then how? Yeah, then you eat together. Or
Slam the door.
yeah, slam the door. So our advice for family businesses, 不爽就 slam the door.
No, just
No
joking.
lah, just joking.
Yeah, so we will say it out lah. Like because for me, I know my strength, and I also know my daughter's strength. So just for example, okay, on social media, I know social media it's not my strength. So a lot of times it's like I will never kacau, okay, that like how she want to do it, because I trust she
Yeah, I
can
trust my vision.
Yeah, I trust she can do it very, very well. Yeah. So as for my side, and as mentioned just now, I'm more on like manage operation, and I will still is like how to say a guidance, okay, a guidance to her as well. Yeah, just like example, if she work in a corporate, so I'm her peer, yeah,
Mentor sort of.
a superior to guide her, because this is very important lah. Yeah.
Yeah, going back to like the challenges and all that, yeah, that a lot of people say like it's taboo to like work with your parents or work with your spouse or work with your good friends, but I think it's all about like yourself, your personality, and how you go about it. Because if you see, there's also a lot of family businesses that are
Very
like,
successful.
yeah, very successful. There are also a lot of husband and wife businesses that are like very long standing, like public companies and all that. So I really think it depends on you. If at first you already have the view like, oh, cannot work with family, then you will never know lor. Yeah, never try, never know ma.
Never try, never know.
Yeah.
But at what point did both of you know that this is something that works? This is something that MÄD Coffee has made it ish.
I don't think we have like quote unquote like made it lah. I think we have
It's like
survived
quite
2 years.
Survive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it survive, not
Yeah, survive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like what my mom said,
there's still a lot of areas that we can improve. There's still a lot of things that we can learn. Yeah. So we are still small. Actually, we are still small. So we hope, one day in the near future, we can grow better. Yeah.
So what advice would you actually give to other? So you said you survived 2 years. So I bet there's a lot of learnings you can get from there. What advice do you give to people? So let's say if I'm someone who is just starting up my small coffee booth in a bazaar, selling my handcraft baked cookies, what is something that you would advise them?
anything to advise to small businesses just starting up, I would say have a strong brand concept in mind and like a direction. So for us, at first, we already knew that we are gonna be like a neighborhood coffee shop. That is our concept. So stick true to the concept. There will be a lot of trends that come and go in F&B, but I would advise to not be caught up in that. Just have a plan, focus on your plan, and then pivot if it's really really not working. Yeah, because sometimes when sales is low or when it's quiet, then you will start like questioning yourself, a lot of questions of like, am I doing like the right thing, everything. But if you really believe in it and you already set out a plan to follow, then just follow it. Don't be easily distracted by other noise. That's what I would give as advice. How about you?
I just put some additional points lah. Additional point. That's very true. Actually, that's very true. My smart daughter. Okay, so other than this is again I back to the passion. The passion got to be there. If you don't have passion, if you have any challenge, then you will just give up, right? So passion is one key things. So another one is your knowledge. Your knowledge. Okay, you have to keep on learning. So just for myself, okay, I cannot say that, oh, at this age I know everything. No, no. Okay, I still have a lot of things that I can improve, I can learn. Okay, so especially on the Gen Z, young generation, cafe, okay, it's like young things, okay. All right, so never stop learning, keep on moving, yeah, and be more
Never try,
passion.
never know.
Never try, never know. Yeah.
All right.
And one more thing is, if someone's coming to MÄD Coffee for the first time, all right, what would you recommend? What's your
I already know what she's
signature?
gonna say.
Must try Mom's Orange Mocha.
What is in the mouse orange mocha? What's the difference?
Okay, okay, this one actually got a long story, so I just cut the story short. Okay, I love orange, I love coffee. So that's one day I just asked them, okay, I want these two elements together. All right, so
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. It's just like when I'm doing research and development. Okay, hands on. So we have tried trial and error many times, until one fine day. Okay, so yes, they got it right.
Yeah, and that
The
was
taste
like still
is exactly like what I want.
yeah. So basically, my mom had tried this like orange coffee in Korea when she was working in corporate lah.
Yeah.
During one of the expos, then she was telling me like, "Oh, you need to make this orange coffee." And then like got chocolate like that. Then
Yeah.
what? So in my mind, right, it's like I don't have a photo. I don't have any reference of this
Yeah.
magical drink that she's talking about. She just
Thinking, wow.
yeah, she was just like, okay, I have all like this is what I know. Like figure it out. Yeah. So I R&D. Then one day I let her try. That time we were still at home. We haven't started the cafe yet. Then she tried. She's like, then her eyes light up. Yeah, I never seen someone like orange so much as my mom. I don't know why she like orange so much. Yeah, but yeah, so that's her favorite drink. It has like fresh orange zest inside. I think that's what makes it really good. Yeah, and we also use like a locally sourced like sustainable chocolate, which really tastes really good lah compared to your store bought. Yeah, so that's why it's her favorite
And
drink.
of course, with our selected bean, coffee bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good recipe actually.
What chiffon cake would you recommend?
Oh, rasa sayang. Yeah. Because rasa sayang, the cake is pandan. Pandan chiffon is very fluffy and very fragrant. And the topping is purple potato cream. So when you eat it, it's just like, bubur chocha.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the taste.
and last question, what about you? What would you recommend if someone coming
Okay.
here for the first time?
I recommend our dirty latte. So if you don't know what a dirty latte is, it's basically like a chilled latte. So we freeze our glasses. We pour like your milk of choice, so like milk or oat milk, and then we extract the espresso straight on top. So when you drink it, you can get the layering of the rich espresso with the really cold milk. They're very short one. Yeah. So and for people, some people they're like, I want ice, but like less ice, but I don't want hot. Yeah, it's the perfect drink for you.
No
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah, no ice, very gao, very good, but still very smooth.
Yeah.
And then you can try it with our house blend or our seasonal beans. Yeah, it will have like a very different texture than usual coffee. And then for our pastries, I would recommend our smoked chicken croissant. It's really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like crispy. Then inside is like layered with the smoked chicken. Then on top we put Korean sweet like garlic sauce. It's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually for the drinks, right, there are many other drinks like pandan latte. There's one of the very
Fan favorite.
yeah.
Customer.
Also
the-
Langkawi.
Langkawi is the
Langkawi
most
is a-
beautiful
yeah.
drinks.
It's like
just
matcha with
at
coconut
Langkawi.
milk.
Okay.
And our house-made butterfly pea syrup,
Yeah.
very nice.
And one thing that I would like to highlight, like all those name. Yeah, so we created.
Yeah, it's all created by
yeah,
us.
yeah,
Ah,
us.
creative. So yeah,
New.
thank you so much for coming on the podcast. MÄD Coffee is actually one of my favorite places to come, especially in Puchong. If you want to work, okay, this is a plus point. Almost every single table have plug point. This is, yeah, you can go and count how many plug points they have. But yeah, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast and sharing your story. And hope you have a very successful and
Thanks,
fun
Elton.
celebration at your second
Always
anniversary.
driving all the way from PJ to Puchong.
It's worth it, it's
Through the
worth it.
LDP.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite places to work. Okay, you can see in my posts and
And
stuff.
can I do a little shout out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so if anyone listening here that wants to collaborate with us, just never try, never know. Just slide into our DMs like madcoffee.my, yeah, or you can just find our number on Google. Like just text us. We are more than happy to collaborate with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
can look for auntie.
Yeah, or Joyce.
You can find all the links and contacts in the description. We'll put it right there. And we'll see you in the next podcast.
Cut.